As we grow as a franchise brand, we're needing software systems that can grow with us. Wellness and our point of sale system is working, and it's not something we're worried about and we're thinking about as we continue to grow. Yeah, so I'm Jake Marshman with Conquer Ninja Gyms, founder and owner of the brand.
And I'm Dan Delano. I'm kind of our IT director here at Conquer, the one who got us basically switched over to WellnessLiving and have been using it to help us grow our gyms.
We're an obstacle course training facility, servicing kids, parents, adults on obstacles and challenges like you would see on the show American Ninja Warrior.
I started out actually, I've competed on American Ninja Warrior, and back in 2015, there weren't really ninja gyms around to train at the time. So we were doing just backyard stuff, trying to find whatever we could to potentially train on for the show. And then we actually found Conquer was basically opening up. Me and a couple friends were one of the first people to actually show up to the gym and try it out. And just through that started also then teaching some classes, and then we just kind of helped expand the gyms as well. Once we saw the popularity in it and people just loving the experience of training on ninja obstacles.
Started with one location in Minnesota 10 years ago. Now we've grown to 13 over our 13 locations throughout the US. My original location was not a very big space. And with the popularity of the show American Ninja Warrior and obstacle course racing itself, I thought, hey, I'm gonna try some obstacles in this gym, and it kind of took off from there. It was more exciting, seemed more functional, and it was more geared towards all ages rather than just your traditional adult gym. We do from beginners, ages 5 and up, kids separated in levels, we have adults separated in levels, we have families that ninja together, we have all ages classes that family members do together, and then we have teams for the competitive ninjas that families will also do. But when you get to that competitive level, some family members can't keep up with the other ones, so they might not be in the same classes. However, we do have individuals and families doing stuff together. Starting out with one location, the needs aren't quite as great as having even 2 locations. So when I originally started out with one location, we were using MindBody, which that had its limitations for the type of clientele we were doing. So even at the very beginning, we had some limitations with that, because not only with memberships and classes for the ninja, we also do group events, birthday parties, and then field trips, stuff like that, where that software really did not allow us to do all those things within one system. So there were some limitations there that we had to use multiple different software systems to just do the day-to-day operations or run the business. That ultimately led us to find WellnessLiving and switch over to wellness, as it did allow us to do more of our day-to-day operations more efficiently.
Mm-hmm. The problems started to exponentially grow and become much more of a time sink than just with 1 or 2 locations, to the point where we're like, we add any more locations after this here, and we need to basically hire on even more people to just manage the back end of this stuff here, or I'm just going to be drowning in it. So we just needed a better solution.
You had to log in individually to each location. It was like its own separate business. Every single one was its own separate business. Whereas with wellness, we have our main account, and then with the credentials, you can log into your account and then just hit the tab, drop down to whatever location you want to look at, click on it. Super streamlined, super easy to use.
We'd have people go down for spring break, and they're like, oh, I'm a member at this gym in Minnesota, and the staff members down there wouldn't have be able to log into our Minnesota ones. We wouldn't have them in there, so they wouldn't even be able to verify that quickly. Whereas now with wellness, like the memberships can basically talk to all our locations, be interconnected, so that it just shows up right away. If they have it, they can book online for an open gym at any of our locations now.
Now, as you scale up, you can't be in 3 locations at once. You can't be in 2 locations at once, let alone, going from 4 or 5 locations to becoming a franchise company, selling franchises to where we're at, to now 13 locations. You have to trust the systems, and wellness has helped us become more efficient in our systems when it comes to memberships, classes, party booking, and then just the use of the app for the customer. That's one thing I would tell gym owners or potential clients that want to use wellness is utilize that app that can be customized to your location, because that's going to be better for the consumer. And that's really what it's about. As we grow as a franchise brand, we're needing software systems that can grow with us. And to this point, it's been a good relationship from the standpoint of being able to change things where we need to, or being open to looking at how wellness can accommodate some of these things as we grow. Wellness and our point of sale system is working, and it's not something we're worried about and we're thinking about as we continue to grow. And it's easier for franchises to know, hey, these are the important things to think about every day, rather than getting bogged down in all the things.